Hi everyone. Today I want to share with you my repository, which is appeared very useful. I created it 2 years ago and still use it because when you usually when you create new GitHub repo, yes, you never use it after you upload it to GitHub, yeah. But this guy is different. I use it all the time. I use it for quickly creating data science environments. For example, when you get a test task from your potential employer, yes, or for example, when you want to quickly calculate something, yes, because using a Google Colab all the time is not very convenient because it's slow, yes, and for uh, a different task, you want to use the power of your local computer. Yes, not a free power of Google Colab. It's sometimes slow. And here is my repo. I created it after reading a Docker for Data Science book. It's it's not very popular actually, yes, but I think the author did a great job. So I liked his approach and use it in my day-to-day work. So take a look at it if you have time. Um, Now I will install that environment, yes, that project template, and we'll make a quick tour over it. Okay. Uh, if you can't use GitHub, yes, and that it's very often happens in data science world because most of data scientists coming not from programming, and from different fields. I copy it to the desktop and unpack it with double click, so it's easy, yeah. It's easier than using GitHub. And then I will go to this menu, yes, from two finger step and on the Mac, and find here command new terminal at folder. So to open obviously terminal at folder, I make it bigger with command plus, and here I check it, yes, with double pwd print work directory, yes, if you read it. And here, yes, I'm in a right folder. So here, I just need to type compose, docker compose up. And before I hit enter, I will tell you that for running this environment, yes, you need Docker, you need Docker Compose, and a Git, yes, later. And it's not difficult to install it. You just Google it, yes, and follow instructions. So it's easy. And Docker is a lifesaver for you because it do everything for you. You don't need to install anything locally. So now I hit enter. Docker Compose up. So when you run it for the first time on your machine, you will wait for a long time because Docker will download everything from the internet. Yes, because it in the end it uses Anaconda, Jupyter, all Pandas, NumPy, etc. Yes, it's all included in it. And now you copy this link. And here you have the fresh installation of Jupyter with Anaconda and all data science stack behind it. You can read more about this Docker image, yes, here. So it's an image that is maintained by a data science community, and it's updated often. So see 2 days ago. So it's very good stuff. Now, what do you have here? First of all, you have IPNB directory where you should store your notebooks. And here is a small example of what you can do with this template. And here, yes, you can import pandas. You can install new packages here. Yes, if you are lazy. Yes, because I will show you how to install it more properly. And here, yes, I have example data set. Yes, it's a famous data set about wine quality. Yes, now you can already manipulate your data. Yes, and if you want to upload your data here, yes, for example, you got a task from your interview. Yes, you should go to that folder where you start your project. Yes, and put your CSV, yes, to the data folder here. Yes, so see wine quality. Yes, and here I read this file. You can use, of course, you can use your files. Yes, just put it in this folder, and Jupyter will see it. Yes, because Docker container linked to your local hard drive, your local file system, I should say. And here is example how can you upload the data to Postgres. Because sometimes the data is heavy. Yes, even if it comes in a text file. Yes, you want to use SQL features because it's sometimes it's very convenient to munch the data with SQL. And of course, you can use it for demonstrate your SQL skills to your potential employer. Okay, so now let's look at the internals of this project template, and let's install it the second way. Yes, which is more professional, more proper way to do. So first of all, stop these containers using Control C and delete all that stuff. Move to trash. Now, yes, usually like I do it, yes, I start with a new folder, empty folder, yes, and call it some, I don't know, proj, for example, yes, or like this. Then I go to VS Code and open this folder here, yes. Then I open up terminal here, yes. And then follow. This is not working anymore because we stopped the containers. Yes, I can close these tabs. And here, yes, I copied this first bit of instructions from my repository and paste it in the VS Code terminal. What it does? First, it's initiates a new repository, new Git repository, and the second, it downloads the code from my repo to your repo. And we use it instead of clone because it will be much easier later to upload it to your GitHub page without connecting to original repo. Yes, so this way, yes, you are not connecting to my repo at any at all. So it's just your new project. It know nothing about my repo. And from here, yes, you type Docker compose up, yes. But before you do it, you can adjust your requirements file. Yes, if you want to use some additional libraries. Yes, and here's the example of that file. And currently, it's only has the psychopg2 binary, and that's the library which allows you to work with Postgre. Yes, it's a Python library which connects to Postgre. So it should be here if you use Postgre. And here, yes, you can add your packages or uncomment this one, yes. And for example, these two packages, yes, is a very difficult guys, because if you try to install them locally, yes, you will cut a lot of bugs because Pystem is very glitchy from my perspective. When you install it locally. So if you use Docker for it, it's very easy and fast, and you don't need to think about it at all. You just type package what you need and type Docker compose up. Okay. Yes, and here we can see all the structure. Here you store your data in the data folder. In the Docker, you have all the files which are describing your Docker containers. Yes, here is Jupyter. Yes, how Docker file describes when to install requirements, and requirements are describing what packages you gonna use. IPNB folder gets your notebooks. You can, yes, of course, you can put here notebooks from, I don't know, from anywhere and use it here, yes, to run. And the lib I will explain in a minute. Docker compose up. Here is you can see that Postgres, yes, is starting too. It's working, and from here, yes, you can use command click to open it in a browser. So that's basically the same thing in the first time, yes, but now I showed you how to use it with GitHub. And now, yes, I want to demonstrate a little bit more of how the SQL works here. Yes, so let's run this cells and upload it to. So it takes time to start. Mm-hmm. Now, see, usually when I works with SQL, I use this repo function, which is helps me to save some typing later. Yes, look, for example, I selected all rows from the wine quality table, yes, and ordered it by alcohol here. But for example, I want to count lines, yes, here count rows, and I use SQL select count star from wine quality. And now I just type select SQL, and I get that there is 1,599 rows in that table. So I could check, yes, here I have this data frame imported. I could check len. Yes, it's same. So Postgre works. It's cool. And now one last thing is a lib folder. So it contains your functions. Sometime when you are data scientist, you are write huge functions, yes, which you want to reuse, yes, in different projects. For example, it could be the function for plotting some metrics for your models, yes, and Here, yes, I have an example function, which is hello.py, and it's the function which prints hello with the input of user. Yes. So, and in examples, I can demonstrate it here. Yes. So I should import it at first. Yes, and here is shown how. So at first I should change dir, yes, to be able to import it, and then yes, I can use this function. Yes, so hello Jupyter, hello gleb. It works, and let's look at it here. Yes, so you have the lib folder where you have init.py. So you have to have this file in order to import that hello.file. So it's just like Python works with importing files. You just have to create an empty init file, and here the function. Yes, so here you can place your functions. For example, here you can place this select function. Yes, but it's a very simple function, and I just every time I want to use it, I just type it one more time. It's not a big deal, you know. So that's it. Uh, I will I will attach link into description to this repository. You can use it for your data science project. Okay, have fun.